Hey everyone, here you go. Still harvesting, still listening to audiobooks. Can count the paddocks left on one hand now, so that's a good start. Yeah, got to do something a bit different today. It's a collection of prose and poetry. It's titled SIARAD by Reid. I hope I pronounced that correctly. It's a Welsh word meaning to speak or talk. And this was Caroline sent me a copy through a mutual friend who requested me to review it, so yeah, I thought I'd try it. And I'll say straight up that I'm not a big consumer of poetry. That's not to say there's anything wrong with it, it just usually doesn't tickle my fancy. So, but I thought I'd give this one a try, and yeah, it's through the Author's Direct app, which is sort of like from what I understand, a self-publishing, self-distribution app, same as you would sort of self-publish a written title. This sort of allows creators to share their audiobooks if they want to go down that line. But it was actually produced by a company, I think it was called Spineless, which I think that's a brilliant name for an audio content creating company. So yeah, anyway. So yeah, it's only 2 hours long. It's about, I forget how many tracks there are. There's quite a few. Some are short, some most are only 2 or 3 minutes, some are a bit longer. And it is a collection. They vary between sort of spoken word poetry and prose. And Caroline does the narration, so it's more of a performance than a narration. I get the impression she's probably done a lot of open mic, poetry slam sort of stuff, because her performance is great. There's no troubles with that at all. The production value is really good too. There's a lot of effects and a bit of music going on. I think one of the pieces is set to a drum beat, so it's all good. And there's quite a few different themes that go through. I think dogs have featured fairly heavily in her life. I'm sort of picking up that, and I think she's lost quite a few family members to cancer and dementia and all those sort of things. And the writing's really raw, definitely raw and from the heart. And yeah, it's certainly. I enjoyed it. It was a few probably went straight over the top of my head with themes and all that sort of stuff, but there was a couple there that I really enjoyed. There's a little short one about trout in South Australia, and her imagery there is it's really nice about orange trees gasping for breath and that sort of stuff. And there was one there on not having kids, how we sometimes view women as barren who don't have kids, and also men. And I don't have kids, and that's been a conscious choice in my life, so I can certainly relate to a few of the things there. And then there was another one with putting a mum into a nursing home with dementia. So yeah, I lost a grandparent to Alzheimer's, so yeah, again, they touched a nerve with a lot of those. So yeah, it's definitely different. It's not, like I said, it's not something I would have picked up if I hadn't been asked, but I'm glad I did. And yeah, it's only 2 hours long, and you can get it through that Author's Direct app. The app itself seemed a bit buggy, but that might have just been my phone or internet connection I had with my mobile at the time. So yeah, get hold of that one. Give it a try if you're into poetry or just want to try something completely different. It was really good. So thank you, Caroline, for sending that to me, and I'm looking forward to your next one. Hope you all enjoy that one.